What's up guys, Mixology Matt here, YouTube's favorite mixologist, and today I'm making the James Bond Vesper. You want to sound like you know how to order a martini? Then this is the video for you. Let's get it. The Vespers cause a lot of controversy in the bartending scene, specifically around shaken, not stirred.
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
If you order martini, by default, it is going to be stirred. It's the proper way to make a martini is stirred. You don't want to bruise the botanicals. You don't want to aerate it in the process. However, James Bond, my theory is he's still on the job. He's got a poker game to win. Maybe that's why he asked for it shaken, a little bit more diluted, more watered down.
Wait. 3 measures of Gordon's, 1 of vodka, half a measure of Kina Lillet, shake it over rice, and then add a thin slice of lemon peel.
Yes, sir.
But if he wanted a watered down martini, he wouldn't have ordered 3 parts gin, 1 part vodka, half an ounce of Kina Lillet, or in this case, Lillet Blanc. Arguably the strongest martini order in history. As famously stated, this is a shaken cocktail, so we're gonna shake this one in our beautiful shaker tin here. So we're gonna start with 3 parts gin. This is black eye gin. Apparently it's the unofficial spirit of rugby. I did not know that before I bought it. So it's a classic London dry gin. You could use Tanqueray 10. You could use a variety of different gins here. I do like some of the flavor profiles in this one. So we're gonna go 3 ounces of our black eye gin. Lord, hear our prayer after this one. For our vodka, I'm using Kettle One vodka. It is from Holland. I think it's 16 generations at this point. One of my favorite international vodkas on the market. 1 ounce of our vodka here. So in the movie, he specifically asked for Kina Lillet.
What am I drinking?
3 measures of Gordon's gin, 1 of vodka, half a measure of Kina Lillet, which is not vermouth.
That doesn't exist anymore. Apparently the company went down. So Lillet Blanc is the closest substitute that we have today. Half an ounce of Lillet Blanc. Lillet is a Bianco style vermouth. It's definitely gonna be sweeter than your dry vermouth. Got a nice botanical flavor to it. It's gonna work out great here. So now we gotta shake our cocktail. Because this cocktail is served neat, I've had a glass chilling for a while. Now should be time. We're gonna empty out our ice. We're gonna double strain the cocktail. It will have a bit of a cloudy color because we just shook it. I personally don't love martini glasses. They often spill easier, but gotta keep it classic for Mr. Bond. For our garnish, I'm just gonna use a lemon coin here, and I'm just gonna express the oils right on top. We're gonna go a little bit around the rim here, and I'm just gonna float it right on top. And there you have it. That is our Vesper cocktail, the signature James Bond cocktail. It's got a lot of booze in here. Let's see what we got going on. I mean, the lemon's definitely coming through. It just smells like straight gin. You know what? It's not bad. It's strong as fuck, but I mean, it's not bad at all. Because it's shaken, definitely diluted a lot more than I would have expected. You get that nice dryness at the end with the gin, just enough Lillet. Personally, I like my martinis a little bit more wet, but you know what? It's not bad. I can see why when the fucking world was on the line, he wanted a stiff drink to get through that poker game. If you want to master the martini at home and make it perfect every single time, then here are my pro tips for you. Pro tip number 1. Normally when we're making a martini, it's always going to be stirred. We don't want to over dilute it. However, if your ratios are this dense and this high, then I think you might have to shake it. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stir it. If your guest really wants it shaken, do it for them, but normally stirred, not shaken. Pro tip number 2, ideally everything cold. I don't have a freezer where I am right now, but ideally I would have kept the gin, I would have kept my vodka in the freezer, my glass in the freezer, everything as cold as absolutely possible. Pro tip number 3, Lillet is a vermouth. Keep this bad boy in the fridge. It will last much longer. Highly recommend also dabbling with other recipes using Lillet, great in a spritz as well. My hot take, Casino Royale was the best James Bond movie ever made. Fight me in the comments, I don't care. I think it's the best one. Daniel Craig's intro to the series. I don't think there's ever been a better one. Pierce Brosnan did a fantastic job. And GoldenEye, of course, one of my favorite video games ever, but that's my hot take. Casino Royale, the best 007 in history. Surprisingly, I'm still standing after that Vesper Martini. I'm gonna show you my variation. The key thing to note here is that the Vesper has both gin and vodka, unlike other martinis, plus some vermouth. So I'm gonna show you my unique take featuring some pickle vodka. So I'm gonna start with half an ounce of our Lillet Blanc. It's gonna add a nice botanical and sweet profile for our Vesper. Up next, I'm also including Dylan's Dry Vermouth. I like my martinis a little bit more wet than dry. Half an ounce of our Dylan's Dry Vermouth. I really like their dry vermouth. It's got a lot of fresh local Ontario botanicals in it. You really can't go wrong with this one. Up next, I'm introducing Junior's Sour Dill Pickle Vodka. Dirty Martini is one of my favorite drinks of all time, but I thought I'd do a nice twist with our Dill Pickle Vodka. This is made out of Last Straw Distillery. They do a great job. Perfect for a pickleback or all your martini needs, or even a Caesar. And now, of course, we have our dry gin. So 1.5 ounces of our London Dry Gin. You guys know the drill. We are using our crystal clear ice from the Ice Chef. We're gonna be stirring our cocktail down. So it's time to add in our ice. The Nintendo 64 was one of my favorite systems growing up. The amount of times I've played GoldenEye, you know, getting stuck on Frigate. If you know, you know. Probably one of the best soundtracks in history. That's why I love the music. That's why this cocktail always has a special place in my heart. So now we are going to strain. And for our garnish, I'm gonna be taking a gherkin pickle and putting it right on top. And there you have it. That is my sour dill Vesper. I'm really excited to try this one. I love that salinity and savory flavors in my martini. Let's give this one a taste. Ooh, I'm excited. I mean, you just get dill on the nose. Definitely a little bit more approachable, not as stiff on the back end. Because it's stirred, it's not gonna be as diluted. If you like pickles, this is a must try. I love this cocktail. You could, if you wanted more dry, I would just take out the dry vermouth, keep the Kina Lillet in there, but man, is this a good cocktail. Goddamn. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Mixology Matt. I don't make drinks, I make smiles. Catch you all in the next video. Cheers.